In this video, we will recall the term center of gravity and we will learn how to find the center of gravity of an irregular surface. So we know that if a object or a surface is regular, which means which has a proper geometric shape, just like this rectangular card, we know that the geometric center is the center through which the weight of the body acts, which is nothing but the center of gravity, right? Similarly, if it is a circular disc, so the center of gravity will be here, the center where there is actually no mass. So if it is a triangular lamina, we know that if it is a triangular lamina, the center, that is, which is the centroid, which is the point of intersection of the angle bisectors, will be the center of gravity through which the weight of the body will act, right? So if it is a regular figure, that is which has a perfect geometric shape, we know that the geometric center will be the center of gravity. Am I right? But in the case of an irregular figure, just like the card which I am going to show you now, right? For this card, it is not a very easy task, because you cannot have a geometric center since it does not have a regular geometric shape. So in this case, we can use a experimental method to find its center, that is the center of gravity, for which you need to make 3 holes. Let us label the holes as A, B and C, right? And we have to suspend a plumb line through this holes. So instead of a plumb line, do you know what is a plumb line? P-L-U-M-B-L-I-N-E. So plumb line is nothing but a string, a thread with a metallic bob attached to it. But since I don't have a plumb line, I am going to use a twine attached to a strong metallic dollar. So this plumb line is usually used by the masons and carpenters to check if the wall or the construction, that what are they doing, whether it is to check whether it is properly vertical or not, to check whether something is vertical or not. So we know that the center of gravity acts downwards. So we are just going to find out the center of gravity of this irregular object by just knowing the line of action of the weight, right? So the line of action through which the weight of the body acts. So we are going to hang this plumb line using a nail. So I have a nail. I am going to hang it through this hole A, and I will ensure that it can freely rotate about this. And then I am going to hang this plumb line, right? So in this manner, I am going to hang this plumb line. And see where the plumb line hangs on this surface. So I am suspending the plumb line from this point A, hole A, which is held in the pin. I am going to mark the position of the plumb line on this surface. Since I cannot mark it with one hand, I am just marking with marking its position like this. Let us label that as X for us to have a reference later. Similarly, the same method is followed through the other hole B. I am going to hang the same plumb line. I will ensure that it can freely move about this, right? The lamina should freely rotate about this axis. And the same way, I am going to hang the plumb line from point B. I ensure that it is properly held. And the center of gravity will be definitely on somewhere on this line, which is the position of the plumb line is marked here now. Let us label it as Y. Right? Let us label it as Y. Same way, repeat it through the other point C. Ensure that the card rotates freely about it. Point hole C. And I am hanging the plumb line again on the point C. And then I am going to mark the position of the plumb line on the card by freely suspending it. Mark it as Z. That's it, over. Now I have to join the point of suspension ABC to XYZ. So A to X, the point of suspension A to the position of plumb line and then B to Y. The point of suspension to the position of plumb line, and then C to Z. Right? That's it, over. So we have got a point of intersection of all these three lines. So this is where the center of gravity acts. So this is the point through which the weight of the body acts. Let us label this as O, right? So this is the intersection of these three lines, AX, BY and CZ. And this is the point through which the weight of the body acts. So if you are going to balance at this point or suspend this card at this point, you will be able to hold it horizontal. So let us recall the definition of center of gravity. So center of gravity of an object is a point through which the entire weight of the object appears to act. So we have learned just now how to find the center of gravity of an irregular surface using a plumb line, that is a string which is attached to a metallic bob, which is usually used by carpenters and masons. So we just suspended the plumb line through the holes A, B, C, and we have marked the position of plumb line on the card, and then we have joined the point A to X, which is the position of plumb line, similarly from point B to Y, and then from point C to Z, and we joined those lines, and we saw that all those lines, the position of plumb lines, joined at the point of intersection marked as O, which is its center of gravity. So this is how we have to find the center of gravity of an irregular surface or lamina. Hope you followed. Thank you.